बहुत ऐश कर ली अश्नीर के रेस्ड फंड्स पे, लड़कियां भी घुमा ली ऑस्ट्रेलिया में, पर हैं तो हम नल्ले। हायरिंग, प्रोडक्ट, टेक, यूनिटी बैंक, पीए लाइसेंस, मार्केट शेयर, कुछ नहीं हिल रहा हमसे। क्या करेंगे? केस करेंगे, केस करेंगे, केस करेंगे। भारत पे के एक्स को फाउंडर अश्नीर ग्रोवर ने ऐसा ही एक ट्वीट किया था भारत पे के सीईओ सुहेल समीर के बारे में, एंड इट इज ऑब्वियसली एन आफ्टरमाथ ऑफ द रीसेंट इंसिडेंट्स इन्वॉल्विंग अश्नीर एंड भारत पे। ऐसे ही कई सारे इंसिडेंट्स अश्नीर की लाइफ में हुए दैट चेंज्ड हिमसेल्फ कंप्लीटली एंड प्लेड एज द रीजंस फॉर हिज एवर राइजिंग करियर।
The name Ashneer Grover is not new to this business world and he's been making quite a name for himself lately. और अगर आपको नहीं पता कि अश्नीर ग्रोवर कौन है तो
भाई क्या कर रहे हैं यार तू?
You might recognize Ashneer as the investor from Shark Tank India's first season who made some pretty brash and rude comments. But who is Ashneer Grover exactly and what is his journey like? Let's talk about the rise of Ashneer Grover. Hi everyone, this is Ishan Sharma and in this video we'll be talking about the journey of Ashneer Grover and what we can all learn from him. Ashneer Grover is a well-known entrepreneur in the Indian startup ecosystem. He is the co-founder and ex-CEO of BharatPe, a fintech company that enables offline merchants to accept digital payments. Grover's innovative approach to business and his ability to attract top talent has helped BharatPe become one of the fastest growing fintech startups in India. BharatPe start करने से पहले Ashneer was working as the chief financial officer of Grofers. हम सब जानते हैं about the entrepreneur Ashneer, Shark Tank वाला Ashneer. But who was Ashneer before that? He was born into a prosperous family in Delhi where his father was a chartered accountant and his mother was a teacher. He even cracked the notoriously difficult IIT JEE Advanced exam and went on to study civil engineering at IIT Delhi. IIT से अपनी डिग्री कंप्लीट करके Ashneer pursued a MBA from IIM Ahmedabad, one of the most prestigious business schools in India. With his exceptional academic background, he landed a job as the vice president at Kotak Financing Bank in 2006. Then उन्होंने American Express को join किया as a director of corporate development for nearly 2 years before becoming the chief financial officer at Grofers from March 2015 to August 2017, and then went on to be the head of new business at PCJ Ltd. और उनका सबसे बड़ा वेंचर था co-founding BharatPe with शाश्वत नकरानी, जहां पर he worked as its MD. अश्नीर ग्रोवर की लाइफ के इस पार्ट से हम ये लर्निंग ले सकते हैं कि we should never stop upskilling, no matter at what stage of life we are. That's what Ashneer did right in Grofers, and that's exactly why Grofers made an impact on the e-commerce industry in India. Play Store पे 1 करोड़ से भी ऊपर डाउनलोड्स के बाद it is safe to say that BharatPe has become a household name in India. But that's not all. They had even introduced a game-changing machine called Bharat Swipe, which allowed merchants to accept card payments without any commission charges. अब आप सोच रहे होगे कि भारत पे में अलग क्या है? Why is it different from फोन पे या फिर गूगल पे? Well, it is all about the earning model. While most payment service providers charge a commission on transactions, BharatPe offers loans to small merchants whose loan requests are not sanctioned by the major banks. This unique model has enabled the company to carve out a niche for itself in the fintech industry. With its impressive growth and innovative solutions, it is no wonder that BharatPe caught the eye of investors. August 2021 में BharatPe secured a funding of $370 million in Series E round from Tiger Global Management. Ashneer started the company from scratch and seeing it grow into a multi-billion-dollar enterprise within just a few years. That is the power of using innovation in your venture. Ashneer and BharatPe के लिए सब कुछ बहुत अच्छा चल रहा था. But that is when trouble started brewing. A leaked audio clip alleged that Ashneer and his wife were abusing a Kotak Bank employee for not being able to secure Nykaa IPO shares for them.
You don't know what I'm saying.
Are you drunk, sir?
Are you dumb?
No, I am not dumb, but please, sir, mind your language. And I had a very beautiful relationship with you. I had a very beautiful relationship with you, sir. I don't want to spoil it. Please. Yeah, hi ma'am.
Ashneer denied the authenticity of the clip and claimed that it was a scam to extort money from him. पर ये यहाँ पे खत्म नहीं हुआ. An email exchange surfaced in which Ashneer allegedly used swear words at a Sequoia India executive. Events like these seriously tarnished the public image of Ashneer and his company. To make matters worse, BharatPe's internal audit revealed instances of fraud in their recruitment process and payments to non-existent vendors. The company released a statement defending its actions and urged everyone to allow the governance review to proceed in a thorough manner. Ashneer's wife Madhuri Jain also faced allegations of misuse of funds for personal expenses. He felt that he was being forced to exit the company with a much lower amount, and that is why Ashneer filed an arbitration plea in the Singapore International Arbitration Center to protect his 9.5% stake in the company, which surmounted to a staggering 4,000 crore rupees. However, on March 2nd, Ashneer resigned from his post as MD and board of directors of BharatPe. He accused the investors of treating the founders like slaves and claimed to have been vilified and treated disgracefully during the course of the investigation. Despite his incredible success in building a multi-billion-dollar company, Ashneer's fall from grace was just as dramatic. BharatPe board issued a statement distancing themselves from Ashneer and his conduct and removed any trace of him from the company's website. But he did not fall apart. Rather, he started the next business क्योंकि Ashneer को कुछ तोड़ू फोड़ू करने का मन था. With the third unicorn, aka CrickPay, Ashneer Grover looks to enter the fantasy cricket industry. What's interesting about this company is the unique approach it's taking to recruit top talent. Grover, known for his ability to attract the best and brightest minds in the industry, is using a number of creative strategies to lure potential employees to join the third unicorn. One of these strategies is offering a unique equity program that allows employees a share in the success of the company. Another approach he's taking is offering flexible work environment, allowing employees to work from home and balance their personal and professional lives. And if that's not enough, Grover is also offering a Mercedes car as an incentive for employees who complete 5 years at the company. It is no wonder that the third unicorn has already attracted a number of experienced professionals from the banking and financial services sector. Both of these events tell us a very crucial thing. That is, it is important to know who to hire, and how to incentivize your employees. And salary hikes and monetary incentives are not the only thing you can give to your employees. Rather, what people look out for is flexible work culture, which Ashneer is providing to his employees. This proves how important it is to care for your employees when you want to run a successful company. The company plans to hire not more than 50 employees in total. अब बात करते हैं about his tenure in Shark Tank. अब मुझे पता है this is what you've all been waiting for. After Shark Tank, Grover rose to fame for his strong opinions, shrewd negotiation skills, and his tell-all autobiography Doglapan.
मैं तेरा दोगलापन ना उतारता हूँ अब.
He recently appeared in promotional videos for Z5 and Disney Plus Hotstar, making a new trend where entrepreneurs are being roped in to promote OTT shows. The ad featuring Grover on Disney Plus Hotstar's YouTube channel garnered over 1.7 million views in just 2 days. And his TVF Pictures video garnered over 10 million views since its release in December 19, 2022. With these advantages, Ashneer was able to build a loyal following that many other tech and fintech founders could only dream of. It just goes to show that even when faced with a scandal, a little bit of creativity and determination can go a long way in turning things around. And he is the proof that no matter how good you are, it's of no use if you don't put yourself out there. After his stint on Shark Tank, he came out with his book Doglapan. Overall, the book provides a fascinating insight into the world of entrepreneurship and the challenges that came with building a successful business. There are many solid hooks and storytelling techniques that keep the reader engaged. One of his quotes was, "No one's business is perfect. Founders have their own insecurities," which is very true. Oftentimes, new founders get crushed under the self-created pressure that they have to be perfect, but that is not so true. Some more significant quotes from the book are, "The one thing a businessman is true to is his business, and anything is possible as long as you negotiate hard." All of these quotes are truly relevant for any kind of business. If you're interested in the world of startups and fintech, I highly recommend giving Doglapan a read. We've talked about Ashneer Grover's journey, and thus we now know that he's definitely an inspiring figure, and there's a lot that we can learn from his experiences. Lesson 1. Spend time with successful people. One of the most important thing he emphasizes is the value of spending time with successful people. Growing up, many of us are told not to hang out with the rich kids because they might have a bad influence on us. But as Ashneer points out, this mindset is limiting and counterproductive. By spending time with successful people, we can learn a lot from them, and their success can inspire us to strive for greater things. Lesson 2. As a leader, it's important to delegate tasks. Another important lesson that Ashneer shares is the value of being a good leader. In his conversation with Ranveer Alabadia, he highlighted some of the key qualities that make a good leader.
सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज ही वो होता है कि आप जब हाई कैलिबर वाले बंदे होते हो और हाईली मोटिवेटेड होते हो, आपको लगता है हर काम मैं करूँगा. मेरे को अभी भी लगता है कि मैं अपने ड्राइवर से बेटर गाड़ी चलाता हूँ, बट अगर मैं ड्राइवर नहीं रख रहा तो मैं वो जो 1 घंटे का टाइम है मैं वो गाड़ी चलाने में वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, जो कि मैं उससे बहुत ज़्यादा प्रोडक्टिव चीज़ कर सकता था. हर चीज़ कंपनी में आपको ये फील आनी चाहिए कि मैं जिसको एम्प्लॉय कर रहा हूँ उससे बेटर कर सकता हूँ. दैट गिव्स यू कंट्रोल, बट एट द सेम टाइम आपको रियलाइजेशन होनी चाहिए कि वो करनी नहीं है. कर सकता हूँ और कर रहा हूँ में बहुत फ़र्क है. कर सकता हूँ विल गिव यू कंट्रोल, बट अगर आप कर रहे हो यू आर नॉट स्केलिंग अप. खुद की फट जानी चाहिए किसी स्टेज पे कि यार मैनेज ही नहीं हो रहा. जब वो आ जाए ना कि मैनेज नहीं हो रहा, देन यू हैव टू बी ऑब्जेक्टिव कि क्या प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, मेरा टाइम कहाँ जा रहा है. आपको अपने आप को फ्री अप करना है.
One of the key takeaways from the conversation is that as a leader, it is important to delegate tasks and not try to do everything yourself. Lesson number 3, when in a business, put your customers first. Ashneer Grover also emphasizes on the importance of putting the customer first. He believes that if your customers are happy, everyone else in the business will be happy too. Imagine you are starting a business. You have a perfect idea, a great team and investors lined up, and you are ready to take the business world by a storm. But wait, have you thought about the most important aspect of any business? The customer. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of starting a business and forget that without customers, there is no business. So before you jump into the world of entrepreneurship, ask yourself some tough questions. Are you prepared to carry your customers along and prioritize their needs? Are you ready for everyone else to take a piece of your earnings? And most importantly, are you excited enough by what's left after everyone else has taken their piece and by the overall uncertainty that comes with starting a business? It's very easy to get caught up in the glitz and glamour of entrepreneurship, but the real story lies between you and your customer. Lesson 4, put yourself first. When it comes to starting and running a successful business, there are many strategies that can be used to maximize profits and minimize risk. One strategy that Ashneer talks about is to always put yourself first, even when it comes to liquidating your stock. Take an example of Sharma, the founder of Paytm. When the company went public and the share price soared, he took advantage of the opportunity to sell some of his shares. Later, when the share price dipped, he was able to buy them back at a much lower price. This allowed him to lock in profits and protect himself from losses. At the end of the day, the most important thing is to always put yourself first. Lesson number 5, have your family by your side. The next thing that Ashneer strongly believes in is putting family before anything else. He understands that running a business comes with its own set of risks, and having your loved ones' support can make all the difference. And Ashneer is the greatest example of this, because when the Kotak controversy happened, nobody was on his side except his wife Madhuri. And the 6th lesson, take risks but know what you want. Starting a business is never easy, but Ashneer Grover and Nakrani, the co-founders of BharatPe, knew what they wanted from the very beginning. They had a clear vision to revolutionize the payment system in India by making it free for merchants. However, getting there wasn't a walk in the park. In the early days of BharatPe, Grover and Nakrani faced a lot of skepticism from merchants. Since they were a small player in the market and established players were charging merchants transaction fees, it was a tough sell to convince merchants to trust their QR code payment system, but Grover and Nakrani persisted. They were committed to their vision and believed that offering payments free of charge was the way forward. They worked really hard to build a backend that could handle millions of transactions and also made sure that they were able to give loans to their merchants. At the end, their hard work paid off, and today BharatPe powers transactions worth more than 6,000 crores a month on UPI and has over 1 lakh card machines generating transactions worth 1,500 crores. Lesson 7, stay hungry. Have you ever felt a burning desire inside you? A passion that drives you to achieve more, to do more, to become something big in life. That's exactly what Ashneer Grover felt when he was just a young boy on a vacation in Canada. Ashneer had always thought that his world was limited to his surroundings, but when he traveled to Canada to visit his uncle, he saw a whole new world. That trip ignited a spark in Ashneer, a hunger to do something big with his life. And that fire only grew stronger when his family traveled to the UK and the US. Seeing different cultures, meeting new people, and experiencing new things only fueled his desire to make a difference in the world. So if you want to start a business or pursue any other dream, ask yourself, do you have that burning desire inside of you? Are you hungry enough to overcome the obstacles? Because without that hunger, you might struggle to make it to the finish line. Lesson 8, chase your happiness. We often feel stuck in a job, daydreaming about doing something big and making it on your own. Ashneer Grover was in the same position, spending 9 years working a job before realizing that he wanted more out of life. He also acknowledged that not everyone is cut to be a business owner, and that finding happiness in a job is important too. If you're feeling unhappy with your job, Ashneer advises to save some money and start a business of your own, or pursue your idea if you already have the funds. Remember, a job won't make you rich, but finding something that makes you happy can bring fulfillment to your life. Let's face it, whether you love Ashneer or hate him, his story inspires others to pursue their dreams and achieve success in their own terms. Well, that was it from me today. I hope you got to learn something from this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this video with a friend of yours. It takes a lot of effort to make videos like these, and I will catch up with you in the next video. You can also follow me on Instagram at Ishan Sharma 7390. I'll see you again.